ain't here.
Bro, I got a couple.
I got a couple too. We in that age, bro. We in that age.
That's the first thing you're gonna hear is my grave. Yeah. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another episode. Recording, just so you know, we are here at Roll It Up. This is I don't know, it's a couple episodes in now. We deep though. Today's guest is the man, the myth, the legend, the God himself, the motherfucking mysterious man, Mr. Alex. Let me know about yourself. Let me know where to find you.
My name's Alex Buitrago. I'm sure half of Lake County know me, half of Lake County probably don't know me.
Talk your talk.
I grew up in Waukegan and Green. Obviously, I know this little sadistic fuck. This is my boy. I went to high school with this little nigga.
Facts.
Fucking do parties with this little nigga.
Facts. Hosted parties.
My fault. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, look, I ain't really too special. I'm a DJ. I'm a music producer. I'm a father to my kids. I got 2 boys. I love them to death. And my 2 boys, like I said, 6 and 8, big tail.
You got kids now, for real though. 2 boys.
2 boys. One look like me, and the other one is spitting in each other's mom.
That's what's up though.
That's crazy.
It's been a minute though, because first of all, shout out to you and the kids. I never met any of your kids.
You'll meet them soon.
I would love to, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, bro, like that's a blessing, because like the Alex I knew, which still knows, but this man was like, kids weren't even in the vision. You know
I
which is not a bad thing. Yeah.
10 years ago,
Kids have never been thought of. I'm still team no kids over here. You know what I'm saying? I'm still team no kids. I feel you, right? This nigga was wishing that shit on me the other day, bro.
She gonna get that call when they like, I'm late.
Nah. You got the right number? Nah. With that being said, though, everybody watching, you guys know how the show goes. Try to get into at least 3 subjects here. A little bit too fun, one controversial. You know, the point of the show, though, is I like to let the guest. I like to get the guest to pick, you know what I'm saying, what we're going to get into. We are going to talk about liquor, because, you know, we had a couple good drinking stories, so we got to talk about the liquor. So this is the thing, though. We talked about beer on an episode. We're going to talk about strictly liquor. We're going to try to, okay? So that's the thing. Yeah, exactly. It's going to get a little... Gotta get to the specifics.
So does that mean I'm gonna cry? Because I got some crying stories.
Bro, I would love that, bro. That's more for his show, but hey, you can do it on mine too. I love it. With that being said, though, we're gonna talk about liquor.
I'm gonna tell you how I made my second kid.
We're gonna get into a little bit just of friend groups, you know, friends that we lost and have, and you know what I'm saying, just friendships overall. I think our friendship is strong, so something to share about. And then
so it's like what, 15 years?
Yeah, bro. On.
The only person who's got 20 years with me is Snoopy, Bacon, and motherfucking stuff.
I'm up there, bro.
Yeah, you up there.
Definitely up there, for sure. Which is another reason we're going to get into.
And I met your mom.
Hell yeah.
I even met your mom, though.
Type shit. I mean, the house parties you lit.
Get back.
Is what that is.
My mom definitely.
And then I think the last one was going to be either drugs. Whether they're good, bad.
Drugs, liquor, and friends group.
Whether they're good, bad, whether you recommend any drugs, whether you don't recommend any drugs, all that good stuff. But I'll let you pick which one you want to get into first. All right?
You want to start with first?
Again? Yeah. Okay.
Slow that shit, spark that shit, pass that shit.
Right. With that being said, liquor.
Okay.
Liquor make you sick. That's one of the biggest things. One of my biggest things.
Beer before clear, or what is it? Beer before something?
Beer before liquor, you're in a clear. You're looking for beer, you're never sick.
Yeah, some shit.
I believe it's like that. We know all the quotes here. I believe. I'm proud alcoholic. Okay, I'm saying on camera. God damn it, come at me. Nah. But with that being said, though, I do enjoy a nice alcoholic beverage, aka liquor. You know what I'm saying? Salute. Do drink beer for the show. We do drink. I might drink a little mix. You know what that is. But I do want to start it off with the bang. My man Alex right here is a connoisseur of liquor. I know he has slowed down in his life, which is good. But this man put me on to the first shot of Everclear. Anybody watching? Everclear is a flammable fucking alcoholic. That's how I like to explain it.
Hey, look, mama, that's fucking rubbing alcohol. So why I decided to do that, I'm so sorry. I was young, dumb, and stupid. Bro.
You stole my Everclear virginity, my boy. You did. And I'll explain just a little bit to get into it, though. So it was a bonfire night, chilling, vibing. We were at Brody's crib, temporary crib, obviously. Wildwood.
Brody.
Temporary crib, I believe. Wildwood days. Shout out to Wildwood if you know Wildwood. We love you. You know how that goes. Type shit. And yeah, we were just sitting around the campfire, singing that campfire song. And then my man Alex pulled up with the Flash, very old fashioned. a flask, and it was like, hit this. I was like, I ain't no bitch. I'm gonna hit this shit. You know what I'm saying? I hit that bitch, bro. It was rubbing alcohol. Literally as if you were to take alcohol.
I can see it in my hand.
I was like, what the fuck is this? And he had the audacity to laugh in my face.
I'm sorry.
But that's cool though. I definitely hit the Everclear, and that was a game changer for me though, because it made me, think about, because that was honestly like the hardest shot I've ever hit from a flask. One is what I'm saying, and two is like it made me look at like you don't just take people's fucking flask all willy nilly because you never know what's in that bitch, bro. So I definitely hit that bitch, and I was like, bro, I don't. It made me reapproach certain mixes and drinks and stuff like that for sure. Right. I definitely was like, I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna get into some of that shit. What was one of the biggest memories of shots you would think you took? First person to put you on some shit.
Bacon and Isaac.
Okay, well they put you on. Shout out to Isaac.
Shout out to Isaac. Fat ass nigga. Gorilla, love you.
Big dog, yeah.
Man, Gorilla and Isaac, man, they used to beat the shit out of. Gorilla and Bacon, they used to beat the shit out of me with liquor, bro. Oof. But I don't watch the fat man take 20 shots of Hennessy. That was crazy, bro.
Bacon makes some of the best mixers I've had.
Yeah, it's like 90% liquor, 5% juice, 5% hope.
Bacon is like he's like a fucking, shout out to Bacon if you watch it, bro, like a MacGyver of shots, if you will.
Yeah.
This man can make a concoction in your kitchen out of some random shit, and it'll taste fire. So you think that they were shoving shit down your drink? Though it's probably
no. These niggas, you want to hang out with us, you gonna drink with us. I bet.
Type shit.
You know who else like that? Goon. Other Goon.
I know what you're talking about.
He was
Darkness too. Right.
It's like a beer.
Yeah.
But hey, look, I ain't gonna lie, these niggas got me fucked up for my 19th birthday. Beat the shit out of me. Any other fucking friends would do. They got me fucked up. They fucked me up.
Fucking birthday.
Yeah, they fucked me up bad.
Yeah, I hennied out. on my 21st birthday.
I had a whole fit the Everclear.
Ooh, yeah. You was just drinking it to drink it, huh?
I was just dying, but not at the time. It was fun. But yeah, look, they got me fucked up. I damn near killed half that bottle with bacon. Actually, we ended up on JJ Lombardi's fucking roof.
Shout out to Lombardi.
And it was me, Bacon, Isaac, and Big Mac. Shout out Big Mac.
Okay, yeah.
We were smoking them and drinking Everclear, and I remember I saved Bacon. Bacon fell. He almost fell off Lombardi's roof. I didn't catch him, bro. There was a 2-platform roof. Falls off the first platform. I grab him. He's like,
"You saved the life, nigga."
Oh man,
that's crazy.
Funny.
That's crazy though.
But yeah, so that was probably my most crazy drinking.
What is 19? Okay? What is the probably favorite go-to liquor though? If you're gonna straight buy a bottle, probably for you, like maybe last birthday.
Blanco.
Okay, Casamiga. Okay.
I love my tequila. Love it.
I can't. I have to disagree with you, bro.
Tequila's my weakness, bro. That's because you light skin.
It could be a light skin thing. Most light skins are don't drink tequila like that. It could be. That's a fun fact, actually.
Does this hurt your feelings?
Bro,
does this make you laugh?
It'll make me laugh, but I'm gonna be like blacked out by like.
Oh no.
I'm gonna be blacked out. I was gonna make a mix of that later too, actually, but nah, tequila's that's a no for me, bro. That is not the first thing I'm buying, and that's off experience because
everybody's different.
That's the worst I've ever been. The worst drunk I've ever been, my guy. Like I'm talking puking on myself, walking around talking to my like the worst I've ever been.
I had a whole conversation with the wall.
Argument with my fucking mirror, my nigga. Like, you ain't shit, right? You ain't shit. You ain't gonna be shit.
I look at you.
Right? He said that right. So me though, I'm more of a whiskey guy.
Okay.
Jack Daniels to the face. Jack Daniels all day, every day. Yes.
Oh yeah, okay, fine. You want another sad story? Check this out. I was 17. I threw a party at my mom's house. My mom was sick, really sick, and I took advantage of her. I'm a piece of shit. I'm sorry. But
love your mom.
Yeah, I love you too, mom. But I love you, mom. But look, I had a little party at my crib. You know, remember Julia Di Bartolo?
I do.
She was there. Fucking Mallory Whipple was there. Remember Eddie Martinez?
I do remember Eddie. Shout out to Eddie. Angel.
They were all there. Look, all right. Long story short, I had like I bought 3/5 of Jack, and I stole one from my dad. Sorry, Pops. Long story short, there was 4 bottles and like 2.5 were gone because of me.
Nice.
by the time I like realized that I was shit faced, it was already fucking way too past. I was like, I knew it was fucking.
Okay.
But I remember at one point, I'm sitting in my garage, it's like not fetal position, but just slumped.
Just slump, head down, vulnerable.
Exactly.
Vulnerable, just
Scared.
I'm scared. Type shit, like I shouldn't be this drunk. Type shit.
No, it was more of a, my mom can't see me like this.
Oh,
I'm so fucking mad, bro.
Damn.
You know I'm drunk because I can barely speak.
Yeah, that's
And
what you know.
And look, I had my next door neighbor. Hey, shout out Heidi and Jen. Those are my niggas. What's it called? Jen was there just to supervise because her daughter was there. Her daughter was like 17 at the time. Cool, all right, cool, yeah. I get it. You're letting your fucking underage daughter drink. It's cool, I guess.
There's not much you can do at that point.
Exactly. Like, you're in view of what your kid's doing. So like, I guess it's kind of okay.
Right.
Want to debate? I don't really care. Right. But she was there. She saw me getting too fucked up, and she's like, "You need to slow down." I'm like, I'm gone. It's not happening. Straight up, I'm gone.
It's not here.
He's like, "You should sit down, start drinking some water." Okay, cool. Nah, I sat down, passed out for a good 20 minutes, woke up, threw all over myself.
Man,
my dad was so mad. Bro. My dad, like,
he found you during the party still?
Nah, he knew the party was going on. He was pissed.
Okay.
By the time everything was cleaned up, look, like I said, shout out Heidi and Jenkins and my niggas. They picked up everything for me.
Oh, wow.
Except the throw up. So look, my dad, he's pissed. I'm talking fuming. He'll beat my ass because I'm drunk as shit.
All up and down the crib.
Nah, he beat me in the garage.
He said, "Nigga, them 4 walls was it."
So look, so then my mom comes down. She's no longer delirious and fucking sick, right? Mm-hmm. She comes downstairs. She's like, "What the fuck? Why is my son just fucking crying?" And he's like, "Your son gave my dad pissed." He's like, "Your son's fucking drunk, threw up all over himself." And she's like, "What?"
Damn.
My mom was like, "You okay?" She's like, she opens the door.
Open that door on your ass.
She opened up that door and she's like, "Are you okay?" I'm like, "You're so mad at me, aren't you?" She's like,
"Guilty,
bro." I was so upset. My mom saw me. She's like, I'm talking bad drunk, bro. She saw me piss poor drunk, bro. It was so fucking bad.
That's bad. No,
so
I've been there though.
So my mom was like, "I'm not mad at you. Just get your ass up." I'm like, "I bet." So I go. This is when I was living in Waukegan. I was living in a townhouse, right? So I go, there's this, I can't even get the fucking platform. There's a platform and then the steps. I couldn't even make it up the first
Damn!
Fall. And I'm a big nigga, bro.
Yeah.
So imagine how much I had to drink to get fucked up like that game at 17. Well, so look, so I couldn't get it. I was like, "Fuck, I'm gonna lay down here." I took off my pants and started my underwear on. I had no socks, no shirt.
You get naked.
I hit him with, I'm asleep on my belly with my balls. And when I say face down, I was like this.
Oh, you were done.
I'm talking wrong. My mom came downstairs at 6 a.m. to check on me. Bro. She's like, I had to think about if I just seen my dead son on the floor. I was like, "Damn, Mama, was that gone?" She's like, "You were passed out, not making a sound."
Yeah,
I was gone. But hey, drink responsibly. Don't ever do that. Fuck alcohol poisoning. That shit sucks.
Yeah. But okay, so that's definitely that's a good one though. That's good. There's nothing wrong with that because you have to drink. You have to know your limits. Mm-hmm. Believe me, I've been down like that. I've worst case scenario. I got drunk down the street from my crib and I had to walk home. When I tell you, bro, this walk home was dreadful. It was. I used to live by Warren at one point. So remember the field that they had, the baseball fields? Yeah, no, the one on the side right there by the. This is Almond, right? Almond was like
Almond has the
Almond Road, yeah.
Almond has the baseball field and the tennis courts to the right. And then they got that big ass,
and they're right
across in the back.
Right. Took a fat ass nap in the baseball field. Drunk as fuck, bro. I'm talking 2:00 in the morning off the tequila, and I was using the fence to walk. G, like, because I was so fucking drunk. So it was right there in Wildwood. So I crossed the street. I'm in the field now. And first of all, this is after the Irish Goodbye. I didn't say shit. I just walked out.
You just walked out?
I walked the fuck
So
I was so drunk. I didn't give a fuck. I looked around. I was like, got my ass up, walked out the back door, started walking down the street, and I'm walking like this in the fence, and I fell down. I was laughing, but I was just like, Bro, I woke up cold as fuck because it's like 2:00 in the morning now, so I'm in the grass. So I'm like, luckily, if I didn't fall asleep, bro, I don't know how funny because I think that woke my ass up. Waking up to that cold ass grass, I was like, oh shit. And I started walking mad as
you woke up afraid. Dude.
I woke up terrified. Like, how long was I there? Who the fuck was by? Like, nigga, is the sun coming up right now? I'm like, gee, bro. Got in the crib, like, didn't say nothing to no one. My mom, my little brother, sister, I didn't say shit to nobody. I went to my room, changed. I was like, I knew I was still drunk, but like,
you were coherent.
It was a panic drunk to where I was like, type shit, like nobody needs to know how drunk I am. Like nobody needs to know this.
My man took a power nap in the baseball. That's crazy.
That's some Frank Gallagher shit, bro.
That's funny though.
Yeah, I had to. So drunk, bro. That's tequila, and that was probably one of the.
That's probably why you don't like tequila, huh?
I mean, I've had some bad experiences with Crown Royal. I don't like Crown, so that's another thing I was getting into. But you don't.
Oh, okay.
We do like obviously, so we don't. Like, what's probably the most hated? I'm gonna go with Malort. I'm gonna go with Malort. Okay. I hate it. Wouldn't buy it. My first shot was disgusting. I got tricked.
Some girl, my bad for cutting you off. Some girl, bro, I used to work with at Cooper's Hog. She used to get a beer and a shot of Merlot. Why would you do that? She's like, I'm like, I'm not judging.
I'm judging the fuck out of you.
Why? There's like 10 other bottles on that fucking wall. You chose Malort. Why? Do you got problems? Are you okay? Do you love yourself? Like, why?
I couldn't do it. That is not my favorite.
Oh, mine. I already told you, man, Jack. I can't.
I'll do the Jack.
See, that's the worst. I open the Jack. I'm like, good. I'm telling you.
I even like Jack Honey, boy. That shit's good too.
I'm up with it, but like,
I don't like sweet shit though. That's another thing. I don't like a lot of sweet. If I have to drink it, I will. But as I get older, G, the worst hangover is the sweetest shit, bro. That is like
it's because you're depleting your body,
and I can't stand that shit, nigga. I'm 30 years old now, like, bro. I'm waking up like, what the fuck happened to me last night? Like, shit.
Hey, some of my homies be talking about her. I can't really say who they are. But there's this one girl that I know. Funny, girl would hit me up, texting me like, "Yo, I'm drunk." I'm like, "Bitch, you know what you gotta do." She's like, "Wow." I'm like, "Take your ass to Taco Bell, get you a greasy ass substance, eat that motherfucker, take a drink of water, you be alright."
Taco Bell's gross, but okay.
Hey, look,
food.
That's not food though. Food.
That's what it is.
It don't matter. It's food. It's probably the only thing that's open at 2 in the morning.
Nigga, I'd rather cook though. Go to Taco Bell.
You think a girl want to cook at 2 in the morning, 3 in the morning? Nah, you want a
Shout out to
girl.
the ladies. You should cook. But
Facts.
that's okay.
That's what he said.
I did.
But look, look, no bullshit. When a female is drunk, they want their bed, and that's it.
That's actually a good point too, because lately that's been a thing with my girl. I'd be like, she just get bed,
Exactly.
and that's in that order, bro. Sometimes not in that order. Sometimes it's in a different order. But then, hey, that's that. Sometimes females, I do like that. As you get older, when you're out with people, females are usually the easier one to identify with like who's going to be the problem or who's not. Usually, it comes with females. So some niggas, you're like, I don't know if he's going to be a problem, but he might be. Especially when I'm drunk, it's like, But with a female, you're like, I gotta treat this bitch or not. And like, most bitches are just chill. You know?
Yeah. Or they like to bully you.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. Do I gotta come back and
get on
your ass?
You said, what about my for you?
Right. Like, bitch, I know I'm ugly, but you're ugly too. Like,
look, you're a little sweet, I'm ugly. I'm fucking horrible. But look, you're not that special too.
Right. You gotta
shout out Hot Boy because nobody's special. Something like Hot Boy. Hey, Cozy, I love you to the day I die. You hear me, my brother, 20 years, but you look like Hot Boy.
With that being said, the alcohol is toxic as fuck. Drinkers Punch is what we're getting at.
And don't drink and drive, please. Call an Uber, call a friend, call your mom. She going bitch, but look, you can get your car in the morning, you be all right.
Yeah, that's fine. That can be that little spot. So we can transition to drinking into this friend group right here.
Oh, perfect.
We'll just go there. If you want to go that route next. So friends in general, I do think that comes with the environment of drinking, bro. Mm-hmm. I do have friends that I get drunk with. I got friends that I do not drink with. I have friends that I get high with, bro. Like, I think I got a big ass, vast group of friends. Mm-hmm. But overall, I do like to chill with myself. I'm a solo person. But I think what's your when you go out, what's the most friend group you usually going out? You going out late at night with your friends to drink, or you going to chill with them and like maybe lift? You gonna go fucking
okay, respectfully, I'm only drinking because it's the podcast. I
Okay.
only drink.
Okay.
If I choose to drink, like I said, tequila. Normally 9 times out of 10 when I'm going out, it's either to go
guys
to
the game.
Is that what?
I saw you hitting up the guys that go on the game like shit. Like,
Oh yeah.
Alright.
I produce music on my free time.
Nice.
Like, and I got friends who are actually like they're producers. I'll do shit like that, and I taking classes with some big producers actually. And that's what helped me get my shit in dubstep. Like focus. It was I took. There's this guy named Bad Clad. He's one of my favorite artists. I did like a 3-hour session. It was probably the best $400.
Just recording back and forth, or
Nah, yeah, he's got okay. So what I worked on is a DAW, which is a digital audio workshop. I create music on this program called Ableton, and so not coincidentally, he also uses Ableton.
Okay.
So I paid him for a 3-hour session. Like he's legit. He's got his own website. He also offers mastering, mixing classes, and also audio production classes and shit like that.
Shout out
So
to him. Yeah.
shout out Bad Clad from the UK. I hit him up. He did a 3-hour session. He lets me record my sessions.
Okay.
So if I ever fucking want to go back and learn something from the actual, like, not that say I'm not learning anything, but like,
No, yeah.
say I
Double
wanna-
back,
exactly, double back,
double
shit
back,
like
and
that.
check it out. Right.
Shit like that. I can, like, that shit's like, I learned how to manipulate fucking waves. That's
Okay.
what's the best thing about fucking using or being creative and then like making your own music shit.
So you're at
how
the
to
point, right? So you're at the point where you're hitting up your friends just to kind of not even friends. You're hitting up your coworkers, not this one.
Exactly.
You working and playing on that platform of music and shit. Like
Yeah,
that. Okay.
dude. So growing up, I'm actually, look, a lot of people don't know this. I'm from the East Coast. Shout out New York, shout out Jersey.
You're from New York.
Not from New York, I'm from Jersey, but I claim New York. So why New York slave?
I love it.
Finally.
Fun fact: NYU was the only college I applied for.
Facts.
Didn't get in, but I did put that
Hey,
application.
shout out.
That's the only college I did.
Shout out to Harlem. Shout out to South Bronx. But so I came over here when I was 10 years old. I grew up in Waukegan. I went to fucking Waukegan and North Chicago schools and also Gurney schools.
Been around.
Yeah, I was on a block. Fucking growing up, I didn't really have that much friends because I was always fighting, bro. Everybody wanted to fight.
You was one of them.
Yeah, bro. That's how me and Cody became cool after that. Bro, it was always if you knew that 6th grade lunch period, that whole 35 minutes, it was no hold bar in that bathroom. I'm talking. It was 3-on-3s, 2-on-2s, 1-on-1s.
That's crazy.
You had beef, go to the bathroom, settle it right now. That shit.
I mean, I've been there for that, but like I'm not.
But that was my year. That's what we were doing. So I didn't really have that many friends growing up. And then
He said I wouldn't have friends. I was beating their ass. Shit,
Sure. Same thing throughout high school. I played football. That was just fun. But when I graduated, this is when I started like hanging out with like niggas who were older than me. And that's how
it changes.
the
Dynamic changes for sure because you're not dealing with just your friends in high school.
Yeah,
Exactly.
I'm not dealing with fucking Johnny and Sally. This
Right.
This nigga trying to get some money and fucking smoke weed. I'm trying to do that. Let's go do that.
Right.
But I started hanging out with same friends that we know. Facts.
That's
That's neighborhood.
But even between the friend groups that going out of high school, specifically on that round too, is like you can see that we had people that would chill, and there was like a rave scene.
Oh yeah.
There was like a house party scene. Because it wasn't the same people all the time. I mean, you would catch like 3 or 4 people that were there at each fucking spot, which is usually like us.
Yeah.
Like shit. But usually there's like you go to a house party, you know it's gonna be just a bunch of stoners.
Literally.
And you know you're sitting on your ass and like they're watching.
So you had ragers. We call them ragers. I don't know, white people. White people.
The white people.
Wait, look, full disclosure. Anything past 45 is white people bill. Lindenhurst, Lake Villa, Fox Lake, McHenry, all that's white people bill.
It is.
So, hey, look, I'm not racist at all. I'm Latino, I'm fat, I'm don't care. That's just describing the dynamics of our city. What's it called? But yeah, so out in like Round Lake, Lindenhurst, like Villa Fox Lake, we had ragers.
Those parties are better too because one,
Didn't you come up with
we just had a party down the street. Remember, we had an Antioch, bro. One of the best ones we had.
Yeah.
It was right over. It was no,
No, it wasn't Antioch.
no, it wasn't Antioch, bro. It was right by the high school, dude.
Oh,
If you remember, this tree was at this party.
Oh yeah,
It was his crib and Jeremy's crib.
yeah.
Bro, yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
I
bro.
was living
Yes.
there.
Oh, you were living there.
I was living there.
That shit
Yeah.
was lit as fuck, bro. Like
Yeah.
that was, and it was ducked off too. You go
Off of Brim Road,
bro.
It was
when
so
the cops
ducked off.
came, they had like we had nowhere to go because
bro.
we
They
were
look. You had this like you had house, field,
Yeah.
and field. When I say cars on both sides,
it was
on
lined
the
up.
lawn,
It was
on the street, in my driveway, in my
it
garage,
was a fat ass
behind
rave. That
the
was a party,
house. there were so many fucking people
That
at
was a
that
nice-
Rager game.
bro. That was a nice party.
Oh my god, I had work the next day and I made it to work.
That's insane.
Bro, I
How?
was working
Yo.
at Hooters.
This man was walking around with foil. Remember, you was
Missed that
handing the
place.
bitches out.
Stop.
You had the bitches out, bro.
Everybody
That
took a gun.
shit was lit as fuck.
Everybody was.
And you went to work? Where'd you
I
work?
went to-
Where did you work in this?
I was,
Shout out to them.
I was,
Like shit.
I was working at Hooters game.
Oh, that's
crazy, bro. I was full. And half my coworkers were there too. Hey, shout out Junior, shout out Jay.
What the party was
Yes, party was lit, and then fucking half of them didn't even show up for their shit because they were too fucked up. I was like one of the 8 that were there that showed up to my shit.
I was gonna
My
Speakers
hey,
banging.
shout out my PM because she came and brought me some lunch. Even though I work at Hooters, I wasn't trying to eat no way.
That was a good party, bro.
But
I
she-
showed up with the case. Like,
Yeah,
it was nice.
hella girls, dude. Fucking hella
It
drugs,
was fun. It was fun.
hella drugs. But look, back to the music thing, though. My bad.
I love it.
I got so sidetracked, bro. Look, we had Rages. The
Bro,
Rages
you were DJing a little bit at the party though. This is what the thing though. Like when you started up, right?
That's how I got started in that scene. Was I got drunk one day and started spitting. I was like, I'm actually kind of decent at this. So I thought, you know what? Let's try going to house parties, and if they want to DJ, I'll fucking bring some shit or have someone bring some shit. You know, I've got my USB. Always had a USB. That's one thing. If you're a music producer and an artist and you perform, always keep a USB in your pocket. Why? You never know. But so I started doing that shit, and like Little Ragers were fucking getting big. And then I met this dude from McHenry, coincidentally, for the White Town. He had this little lick out in Wisconsin where he had this old abandoned warehouse. My God, nigga, we were throwing bangers. Like I'm talking 120 plus people.
I mean,
At an underground fucking illegal warehouse party game.
and you're spinning there.
Yeah,
You're spinning all the time.
bro,
You have sets or is there sets going on? Like,
yeah, bro. We
That's
would start at 9. We were ending at 5 in the morning.
what's up though. That's
Bro,
good shit right there.
dude, Bacon was there for a lot. I don't know how though, but cause Bacon and my baby mama they became really cool type friends. So if she was there, I was there. Right? I was there, she was there. And who was tagging along? Bacon. You know why? Because it's fucking Bacon, bro.
Of course.
So he done been to the undergrounds in the city with me. He done been to the undergrounds in Racine. He done been to the house parties. Actually, you were there for one of my biggest performances, nigga, when I opened up for Bomber. You, Drew, fucking, who was that other one?
That was in the city, right?
Yeah.
That was nice, dude. I was there.
We were
remember
there.
that
I
shit.
still got that video. I still
Fucking
got
nice,
that video.
dude. That was really nice.
No
Dude,
phone.
the venue was big as fuck. That was really good.
No phone.
I didn't have a right of fade.
You got burnt out?
Yeah,
Nah.
but
Like,
hey, that nigga had an uptown fade away.
okay, nice. And I didn't have the short hair though. That was late. A long time ago, bro. I'm telling you, exactly after that. Without the fro.
And the glasses.
I did have the no, I didn't have that, but I did wear glasses.
You did
I
wear
used to wear
glasses.
glasses.
Yeah.
Four glasses, nice.
But look, performing for people, bro, just whether it be dubstep, house, or fucking psytrance, or rhythm, or hip hop, it is just seeing how you can move a crowd just by the selection of music. And
I love that genre of music.
Shit, dude. What's crazy was, man, look, I played piano for 8 years, man. My mom made me fucking do it. I hated to play piano for
2 years. in high school. Yeah, that was it.
But look, so I hated practicing. I hated reading. I was just a lazy ass little nigga, bro. I don't know why. I just didn't want to do it. I never wanted to do shit on my way. Maybe it's because she was making me good, but I don't know. But I thank her so much now because, like, man, for like piano taught me how to read. Piano taught me flow.
The notes are right there. You can't run away from it. It's the best part about it. That's what I like about it.
They tell you time signature, key signature, BPM. I'm like, yo, you're basically just giving me a test and giving me the answers at the same time. But all I gotta do is just figure out how to play it at a certain rhythm. Not rhythm, sorry, beat tempo.
Yeah,
but
consistently on that,
Yeah, so like I thank my mom so much now. Like, Mom, I'm sorry I was a little shit, but thank you so much.
We're a little shit, bro,
for putting me in piano. Because I'd not be anywhere musically inclined as I am now if it wasn't for my allergy. Shout out to my motherfucking allergy.
So you're basically friend group right now with straight musicians, honestly. You're trying to get in studios too, right?
Yeah. Right now, look,
you have your own studio?
I have my own studio. I got a $5,000 stuff.
I'm charging people. Were we at that point yet? You know what I'm saying?
I have
producing.
Yeah, definitely have. If I fuck with you, gang, I'll do sessions with you.
Mm-hmm.
But my sessions are like anywhere from 3 to 4, or not 3 to 4, I'm sorry, 3 to 6 hours.
Okay.
So if you got something to do, don't bother me.
Right.
If you can lock in 3 to 6 hours,
strictly, we
doing this.
Nice, and you're ready to fuck it. Okay.
Yeah. I got my fucking cold brew. I got my fucking pen. I got my good.
Cold foam on the brewer.
Extra.
Let me find out. That nigga said. My girl's a fucking coffee connoisseur, bro.
The only hot coffee I'll drink is if it's got cocoa in it. That's a joke.
I don't even fuck with coffee like that. I don't.
I prefer cold brew. Cold brew is lit as fuck. It's like a peanut, bro. It's
Hey,
but
definitely ain't over here.
But sessions. Look, I offer anybody one free session. After that, I'll work out. Hey, look, you've been here for 6 hours. You get a bill off the day. You get a bill.
It's a smart way to do it. You gotta use the tools that are in front of you.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Hey, I'm not no fucking
on camera. Can we get you? We can do a roll up episode in the studio.
I'm definitely down.
I put you on.
I mean,
we could
if you want, bro. I'll bring my tower and I'll bring all my studio monitors and shit. I'll bring a mic and everything.
I'm saying just for to put you, let the people know the studio.
Dude, I'm down. Yeah,
but just
down. Thank you.
I do love that you're in the music scene. I love that you're fucking honestly. I didn't see that for you in a good way. Like, yeah, that's dope as fuck. I'm sure nobody's on the fucking podcast.
No, I never did see that.
It's crazy, bro. Like, think about it.
Hey, but look, I make a lot of music. I make dubstep. I make house. Right now, what I've been doing is a lot of mid-tempo, like res type shit.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. Hey, shout out Leon Rhymes.
All right.
That's my boy, Sandbox. You hear me, Sandbox. But I'm sorry. But yeah, shout out Rhymes. Me and this nigga, bro. Yo,
he does have a studio.
He has his own studio. Shout out to my boy. We've been doing music so motherfucking long. We never actually sat down together and made something.
Okay.
For like 6 years. This was a 6-year overdue collab. I brought my tower, my whole studio session. I brought my whole studio session. I brought it to Folks' crib.
Yeah.
Folks was like, we really doing this? I'm like, you see me in my work uniform, right? I got non-slips on, gang.
Yeah.
We doing this. I told you, it's 11 o'clock at night. I don't got the kids.
Dedication, though. Dedication.
Definitely. That's what's up. We made it. Within 2 hours, we made a fucking hit. It's called If I Don't Answer, Then I'm Busy. And look, it might not be a hit to anybody, to y'all, but to us, that was special because it was done in 6 hours, no sleep, high as fuck, with a bunch of niggas who were just like, okay, does it sound good? Hey, let me do my thing. Yeah. But like, it hit. It got a lot of buzz. It definitely put my name out there for certain people to get in the studio and lock in. And folks is talented, whether people want to believe he's talented or not. That nigga's got bars. Shout out to my motherfucking mans.
Definitely talented.
But we made that, and after that, bro, we tried to work with each other. To us together, it's not that it's a problem. It's like you bump heads a lot.
Yeah.
And I'm like, oh, let me do my thing. He's like, I'll let you go with your thing. I'm gonna do something. Come back, hey, what you got here? Do this. This is you now.
Big personality.
Exactly.
And that's good.
And like I said, that's my boy. But I can't be put under pressure like that. If I'm working on a beat and I want you to hear something, okay, we fuck with it.
I mean, yeah. Either way, though, you guys are obviously making good music.
Yeah,
together,
of course.
which is
Yeah.
good. That's the best part about it.
Mm-hmm.
The fact that you can fuck with a bunch of people who make music is honestly the best platform, because
Definitely.
the fact that you have a mic in front of you, I think, is the best part. That's why I love podcasting. I reach out to everybody that I know. I let everybody know that I got a podcast going on, because I don't give a fuck about the friend groups. Like, I'm trying to get everybody to come through and do that shit. It's awesome as hell. Like,
it's
I didn't think that the big personality part about it would just come and flow so naturally. I ain't gonna stop, because it was a big push on this guy over there. That's my older brother, Tony Kid, got his own show going over there. Shout out Chop It Up. He's definitely doing his thing, and I just honestly, I never thought I'd get into it so heavy. Doing the show and having other people on the show was like doing it with other people at first. Like, the Reject Rundown was the thing we had going on, and it's still obviously Reject Rundown.
That's dope.
It's still going on.
It's
still going on. Yeah.
Hey, I gotta follow you. Hold on, I gotta check.
Shout out to my cousin.
Shout out to bro.
But with that being said, Reject Rundown, it was a good thing going on for a while, and now that we're branching off, they're still doing their own thing. I do feel like Roll It Up is a dope ass platform.
It is.
I think I can do something with it.
Hey,
I really think I can.
I support this. Look,
He said I support.
I support any homie any real homie that knows me. If they got something they're really passionate about, and they know it's gonna take them somewhere or land them something or get them some money game, fully support that.
Yeah. And I think that with the platform and like for example with your music too, if you have somebody that lets you come in there and let you do that shit for X amount of hours, or you can learn something from them too.
Bro,
like,
Cozy, my man's. I got a lot of music with Cozy, a lot of unreleased. Shout out Cozy, bro. That nigga's Florida doing his thing. Shout out. But fucking Cozy used to just stay at my crib. I'd fall asleep, nigga. This man would be all over Ableton, and I had like 3 or 4 beats done.
Damn.
And he's like, "Hey, fuck with this one."
Now you gotta hash it out, bro.
Yeah.
I do feel like I put pressure on this guy over there too, because once I said I was gonna do the show, I've had guests like lined up guests. Like it doesn't seem like a lot, but it's mentally a lot. You're actually doing a lot. You're getting people here. You're coordinating this shit. This has to be done. Like, that's something I feel like I always could bring.
Facts.
I'm definitely a socialized motherfucker. I'm definitely gonna reach out to you if I have to. If there's something wrong, you can reach out to me. I mean, I've never tried to, shy away from it, any inconvenience. Like, look, if there's a problem with me, no. Don't fuck with me, then don't fuck with me. Like, I ain't gonna come on your show because you a bitch. All right, that's fine. All right, that's fine. That's cool. I'm a bitch. Like, you ain't gotta say it. All right, like, what? Or you ain't gotta, what I'm saying? I ain't fucking with you. You don't feel like I ain't fucking with your beat because you ain't shit, nigga. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. I ain't gonna buy that shit. Like, what? All right, that's cool. Like,
I guess.
you know what I mean? So it's
But look, I've been working with a lot of cats lately. This dude named Reese Almighty from A. Shout out Reese Almighty. He blowing up. I did a lot of his music in the beginning. I fuck with bro heavy. He's an up and coming too. He got a lot of clout. I think he's also about something with Chicken Pete.
Okay.
Dude's up there for doing numbers.
and saw house music stuff.
No rap. This is rap. Sorry, I'm.
That's what I'm saying, yeah, because you gotta.
I'll be hopping around.
I don't know. You gotta put these links out.
So, yeah, of course. Got you. But what's it called? Shout out Xavier. That was another day one homie of me because he lived in my neighborhood. Shout out Xavier. Shout out Damo. Respectfully, shout out Damo. Fucking Cozy as well. Shout out Cozy.
Okay. And these are
music people that I've worked with.
You've definitely been into a lot of musicians. Like
Definitely.
That's what's up.
Shout out, my bad. What's it called? Shout out Elevator from the city. My homie Elevator. That's one of my boys right there. Shout out Axe Lions from Florida, originally Chicago.
Hey, okay.
That's right. Hey, shout out Bay Station, Marco. Shout out Bay Station. He doing his thing. Yeah, bro. But bro, I was one of the first performers twice for Bay Station.
They're doing their thing. They're doing their a lot of people.
So what people don't know is Bay Station actually started at Mambo's.
I didn't know that.
Chicken Washington.
All I know is I do run that table though.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah. You want
I
to?
run that table.
Yeah.
I'm out here.
You said professional.
Definitely.
Top flight.
Definitely.
But no, so Bombos actually started off, or not Bombos, I'm sorry, Bay Station actually started off in Bombos, Buttrick in Washington. And they were doing their thing, bro. I remember the first show that we actually did there was, we opened up for Bomber again. Man, bro, it was Bomber, Two-Face, Severe, Seven Roses, me, Rifle Tower. It was dope.
The vibe though always at Bay Station is great. The vibe there always great. It's never really been bad. The vibe there is always chill.
Always kicking.
That scene is always a good spot to like. If you really need somewhere to go back to and just kick back, I'm like, even if you're not like awesome crazy shit, you just want to grab a drink, you just want to sit back on the dance floor, just
hey, free Thursday.
like, yeah, like you can go in there and chill, sneak in there for an hour or two, hear a nice little set, be like, I'm cool. Like, or you go there and get lucky, fucked up if you want, and be like, shit, where the after set?
Hey, the Astros were always at Rockstar. You know Rockstar, shout out Rockstar, South Patch Kid. Hey, that nigga had a tiny basement, but had like 30, 40 people in that moment.
Bro, you
had
get
at 5 in the morning.
Yeah.
That nigga had it lit for the after walking.
Going into the last subject with after parties though, definitely when you went to Hollis, that was into some nice drugs.
Oh,
yeah. We don't gotta go too much. But with that being said, though, we're gonna get a little good and bad on some drugs. Though, you know what I'm saying? Definitely connoisseur here, obviously, drink responsibly and indulge in drugs responsibly here. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So we do smoke marijuana here at Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? This is a roll up. This is a nice little THC friendly show. People label weed as a drug. It is.
That's a medicine.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like
that's
what we'll go with it. That is, you know, it is technically a drug, and you shouldn't be doing that shit.
Okay, when you say weed, are you including also
I'm going THC anyway.
Oh, just
THC, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, weed is the name to put it out there. Like, no, but it is THC.
We'll start off with weed. It's called rolling. But no, look, I use weed for. Look, I'll be honest. Depression, anxiety. It helps,
my boy. Let that be known.
It slows me down when I'm fucking just over processing, overstimulated, or anything like that, or just too much in my brain.
Okay,
helps. It just like chill the fuck out, you're good.
THC
does, yes. It helps. It's like what I call coming back to normal. That's what I like to call it. Coming back to normal. I do feel that. And if you want to call me codependent or an addict, I'm gonna want to fucking you feel me? Thanks. You know, a little 0.2 dab in the morning gets you right.
Okay, so we fuck with the dab.
I definitely fuck with the dab.
Nice, dude.
I'm a big fan of Crumble and Roz. Crumble just got
chills. I got chills because I do like it. I want to get more of it. I just never got like a big, plug, and I could get it over the counter too. But I don't know. That's the highest I've ever been to off wax. Like wax gets you
7-10 life game.
That shit gets you there.
That shit,
right.
You're over here looking like you just cried.
Like, dab in the morning is like that is equivalent to a shower, like a refresher,
a shower espresso.
Right, that shit is equivalent to just like wake the fuck up, like
double.
Let's get the day going, like yeah.
So, like,
right. I do so as a THC lover, I prefer flower. Noticing myself, flower is where it's at. I don't know, man. I'm just one of them guys that's got a poop in the bag. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's just flower, I think, is the best. Because, like, I had a dab phase. I had a cart phase, you know what I'm saying? I had a little...
Hey, remember the bogus ass cart with the day phase?
Damn, it had a Supreme one.
It had the VSOP.
And everybody's, like, pens now. Everything's fine. But when it comes to it, I just eat flower. And it doesn't have to be in a blunt. I prefer like a joint, honestly.
I feel also me has pearls.
Personally, my joint game has stepped up a lot since I've respected the flower itself. So like, I do with the filter.
Yes, definitely.
I roll my own filters. Yeah.
Now hold on. Now the people are very controversial on this.
What's up?
Depending on the flower.
Yeah.
You use your hands or you use grinder.
I prefer to use my hands. 9 times out of 10, I use my hand.
Real stuff.
But if I'm like just trying to get by, I got a bunch of grinders. But sometimes they just sit there. I like them for the keef though, because the grinders do have the keef.
his grinder collection is considered as a movie. Just lay it on the bed.
Type shit, like, you know, it's
He
just
said,
that,
"What size
like,
you want?
if you
Well, come
need
to
it,
me, and I
type
got
shit.
it. I'll for you."
Bro, I got varieties of them bitches, like I do have
He said,
grinders
"You
on
want
there.
fine dust sweet? You want some chunks? You want,
Hey,
you want
like,
little
bruh.
things? What's up, baby?
You know
Got
what
it?"
I mean? Because if not, I use my hands. Like, you know, if
Yeah.
not, I use my hands. You know, and I can curl. I can like. I do feel like it's nice. You gotta break it down. You know what I'm saying? It's a plant. You gotta break that bust. You gotta bust that bitch down yourself. You know? I do fucks with the drinks somewhat. I don't really. They don't really hit.
You talking about the THC drinks?
THC drinks, yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna lie, my sister. Shout out my sister Rose. She fucked me up one day. There's a funny story, right? So she said I couldn't keep up with her. Shorty went to Michigan and back.
Can you have a beer?
Me?
Yeah. What's it called? Shorty went to Michigan and brought back a bunch of fucking infused motherfucking what are those called? Pre-rolls?
Pre-rolls.
So we're
I think just be
bro. So look.
drink.
She picked me up. Hey, this is gonna be a funny story about it. This is fucked up. We were going to eat, right? She asked me like, I asked her, what were you gonna eat? She's like, man, it's gonna sound suspect as fuck. But she's like, I'm like, nah, yeah. I'm like, nah, chill. What the fuck? I ain't with all that gay shit, but like,
You playing with all that gay shit though? Hey, we love the
fun to party with, I like that. But they know how to shop.
They know how to shop and party. They know how to shop and party.
party.
They do. They don't throw a rate.
So, and they can, bro, it's like,
They don't
it's
throw a
like,
rate.
my sister was like, yo, we're gonna go eat some dick. I was like, bro, stop that bullshit, right?
She dead ass.
She did us, yeah. So look, she got me. Look, we were like three or four pre-rolls down.
Yeah.
Slump. I wake up, I'm in the city with Northside. I'm scared. I'm like, what the fuck?
I hate waking up.
I wake up.
That's the worst case.
Yeah.
Waking up in the city. She's like, what? I'm like, well, okay.
And then see, I'm like,
That's my night term here.
I'm like, hey, look, what the fuck? Where are we? She's like, Northside. I'm like, all right, cool. What are we eating? Some dick. I'm like, hey, that's the second time you done said that. Stop that. What are we really eating? She's like, I'm like, nah, gang, stop that bullshit. So she pulls up to Boys Town.
Damn it.
Oh
my God. I got
She pulls up to Boys Town and she takes me to this place called Billy's Waffles.
Why did you?
Well, mind you,
You're just going with it.
hey, look, at this point, like I said, I'm fat, I was hungry, I was over high, just woke up. I took a 35-minute power nap. I woke up stoned on the beach, and I was hungry. Yeah. First thing I noticed is like these niggas are flamboyant as fuck, and I got some respect for the love y'all. But this man was like, "What do you want to eat?" I was like, "Can I get a burger?" He's like, "You want to snack that ass burger?" I was like, "Wow, yes, but not like that." He's like, "Okay."
She said, "Hold the smack that ass." Fine, like hold that. Just take
Bro.
that off the burger. I don't want.
Yeah.
Bun, patty,
I don't need to eat cheese. Like,
bun, cheese, patty, ketchup, lettuce, done.
Because, babe, would you like a side of big cheese with your fries? I was like, big cheese for real? Damn, that's funny, gang. I was like,
shit there.
I was like, yeah, I'll take the smack that ass burger and some big cheese. And then he's like, okay, cool. Now my sister does still tell me the joke about eating dicks.
Okay.
I get it now. I'm in a gay restaurant called Billy's and Waffles, and they're serving up vagina waffles.
What?
Dick waffles, gang.
That's crazy.
Oh my baby, I was like,
I got that. Yeah.
Like, that's why she kept it to herself.
yeah.
That's why.
Right.
She's like,
That's
now you see why I said what I said. Yeah.
But so did you drink the tea?
Oh,
Okay.
Yeah. Right next door, there's one of the places where it's like one of the cafes where you can go smoke and have drink, infused drinks and shit like that.
Okay.
So I was like, all right,
It's like a cafe they have now. That's a whole ass thing. Yeah.
But it was more for nighttime. It was a nighttime cafe.
Fucking.
So we go next door. I'm visiting a bitch already. She's like, here, look, drink this. It's a nice fucking tea, about this bitch. Not tea, it was fruit punch.
Okay.
She put 1,000 milliliters of motherfucking.
Oh nah.
That dang.
1,000 is crazy.
My guy,
Anything though.
My guy, I'm over there like this, like fighting, like trying to stay alive. Like I'm so faded, bro. And she's like, which one do you want? I'm like, which you mean, which one do I want? Do you see me have to sleep right here again? I'm so tired. What do
You're agreeing out there.
Yeah, that's when I was like, where the bathroom at?
Type shit. Yeah, when it gets.
And look, I was so high. You know what else? My fat ass. There was some fucking tacos in the back too.
Oh, well, I mean,
there was this lady. She was making quesadilla tacos.
I would have sat next to the grill.
Yeah.
That's where I'm at. G. Like,
some of that.
I spent like a good $275.
okay.
I bought like a quarter, some weed. I bought
Please go be in the cafe too.
Yeah.
This is the dope ass cafe.
Bro, shout out to legalizing.
See, I haven't gone to nothing like that. Like, no, I want to. Like, even if you go to Amsterdam, you know, yeah, when you go to Amsterdam too, like they have. I mean,
Amsterdam's that's a good.
That's why I went with it. I know, yeah, because I want to go there too. But even if
it's
shout out to
fun.
Chicago, shout out to Chicago, they have places out there too. That even they, I know they have rooftops. Like,
Mhm.
where
Oh
you
yeah,
can
yeah,
smoke and chill.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
definitely.
that's a thing too, and I want to get into that because that's fucking sick as fuck too. Like the idea of that and the
We
view in
got penthouse-
Chicago.
We got penthouses like that too.
I know they have penthouses where you can chill. Bro. Well, now they have like Airbnbs, obviously, where you can go.
Hey, look, respectfully, that's a lift too.
But that's the thing. If like I want my Airbnb to be like smoke friendly because there's some that are like, nah, you can't do
Bro,
that.
in
You can't.
California, all of them are 420 friendly.
Ah, that's
Mhm.
Yeah, dude.
I do know my friend Ken. Remember Ken on the TJ story? Like
Yeah,
they went out to California. They say the Airbnb. Like, I know that. And like
It's like
that's all
like
it is.
it's like drinking a cup of coffee or a cup of, or taking like a shot of liquor, drinking a bottle. That's all it is.
I just need the room to be chill because I'm gonna smoke. Like I don't give a fuck about
Always.
somebody talking shit. Like I'm gonna smoke.
I'm finna get on.
Yeah, and that's the thing too about THC. Growing up, like a lot of my family, everybody in my life doesn't smoke. There's people that are similar that they don't smoke with their girl.
What?
They don't like their family doesn't. I still know people that like they
Gee,
still,
I wanna
smoking weed is like yo,
It's
chill,
so
like
frowned
chill.
upon still. Like,
Yeah, there's
I told my mom, I was like, hey, can I smoke with you just one time? No.
you don't smoke with your mom.
I wish my mom would smoke. Hey,
Okay.
look, shout out moms, but like,
Yeah.
dude, she be
That's something too. Growing up, I wanted to smoke weed with a lot of my family. I think it's more fun to smoke weed with your family.
facts, like,
than like
trying
other
to
people.
bond
I
with
do.
you.
Yeah, type shit.
Like connect.
Type shit, right?
I'm talking. Look, hey, look, my other little sister, gang, look, if she's a nice man, so she can't smoke. But if she ever came on to me like, I'm like, wow,
Yeah, I definitely
please, look, I would
blow that bitch.
Look.
Like,
Look, there's very select few people I give the world to and move mountains for. That's my two kids and my sister, my little sister. I love and appreciate her, and she also helped me come down a lot too. True. She didn't even see me like that. My kids didn't even see me like that. You feel me? Good change.
right. It's positive. It's for the best.
But back to drugs, man. Hey, look.
No, but
What was your favorite thing to do besides
besides me,
you know, what was your favorite thing?
trip. Definitely trip.
Well,
I'm
I
taking
said
the
it's-
LSD, straight LSD, straight pure LSD.
You ever had someone drop it on your tongue?
No,
That
but I
was-
want to. I want to get liquid LSD.
Bro, hey, look,
That'd be the goal.
that shit. Hey, I don't see something. Look, I'm crazy to try some shit. I did drop in both eyes once. That shit craziest visuals I've ever had, gang.
I would love to indulge in. I don't know about the liquid. I'd take the liquid.
That was just me being crazy, gang.
But yeah,
I don't recommend
That's some
it.
Jimi Hendrix shit.
I
Right?
don't recommend it. I don't recommend it, but if you want to see crazy ass visuals, gang, send that shit.
I mean, I've had some pure LSD that was like definitely mind changing. Like honestly, on like you know what I'm saying. Like it's really it's really in a therapeutic way. That I'm telling you right now, like this shit was eye opening because they do say a pure trip is like one of the best experiences you can get in your life. You know what I'm saying? It does open your mind to.
It opens that third eye.
It opens something. It unlocks something in your brain that other places can get. You know what I'm saying?
Nice.
And it's highly recommended, not just for me, other people in the world. So I went in with
It's
a
like a
positive
little,
mindset.
bro. It's like a little reset.
Yeah.
You need
I-
it. You need it.
I went into it with a positive mindset
Facts.
because you do have to
You
do
have
these
to.
things with positive mindset.
Because if not, you're gonna have a bad trip, and then that's just the worst time of your life.
Exactly.
You just fucking-
So the first time definitely tripping, I actually did a little bit of mushrooms too. The first time I
Oh,
tripped was actually
you got
because
crazy.
I took mushrooms before, but the first time I did LSD, and it was like the best. I did a little bit of mushrooms with it, and that like the build up for that was just so iconic. And I do know that shit was amazing as hell. That's probably my top 10, like not top 10, top 3 favorite to do every now and then. The shrooms, honestly, that's the next step. That's recreational in some states now.
That shit is recreational here.
That shit is over the counter at some places
Facts.
now. That was another thing.
Oregon, right? I think it's
Yeah, Oregon is one of the first states to do it. I think California.
Colorado was the first.
Okay, I was gonna say
Colorado was the
My
first,
bad.
then Oregon, then like all them West Coast states started doing it.
Yes.
Colorado was the first to legalize weed. I think legalized. No, Cali was first.
Yeah, Cali.
But Colorado was like the first, like I think the first one after California or something like that. And first one to just be like super chill about a lot of shit.
And mushrooms you can get that shit. That's like marijuana now. That's like THC. You can get varieties. You can get flavors. You can get samples. You can get
You remember back in the day, them big ass fucking shrooms that are like we're not gonna say names, but local dealers have big ass motherfucking shrooms, the stems
and all though. Yeah.
Remember that, bro? 7 gram stems and shit. And like,
do you think the trip is better though off the stems or the caps?
stems. Stems.
I think the caps, bro. The caps, I feel like it's more
Cabs definitely.
Yeah.
But what are you gonna have the most of?
Yeah, stems. Yeah, for sure. Ashes and grinding all that shit.
Yeah. Or like I said, if you didn't have the big fucking tree vines.
Yeah.
Gold cabs back in the day. You had fucking what was that? What was that string called?
Golden Teachers or like
the golden teachers are not optimums or ball, some shit like
ball.
And you know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah. I was gonna say ball spot. I don't know. Yeah.
No,
Said ball spots.
The ball spots.
There'd be some different strengths, but I like the variety of it.
To me, man, look, my favorite DOC, and if you don't know what DOC is, drug choice, was cocaine and ecstasy. Not ecstasy, but MDMA.
MDMA?
I did that with a lot of MDMA.
Cocaine is fun.
Every
now and then.
Nah, I have very love-hate.
MDMA though is that's just fun to do. That's a social drug for sure. I would say honestly, overall, that is a social drug for sure.
Definitely.
That is something you can't just do at the crib and like be like, I'm putting it in.
I don't know. You can't do that, but you can definitely get with your lady.
Well, yeah, obviously that's a good night. But I'm saying that's something. Yeah. If you're going out and you find something to do. Oh yeah, that's true. You will.
Yeah.
Find something definitely to do.
It also depends on how much you're taking. Like me, like I said, I'm in DOC. So I had at the time when I was partying a lot and doing all these fucking gigs with DJing and just traveling and shit. I would definitely a lot of ecstasy. So like anywhere from like 3 to 4 pills a night.
But see, that's my question though. If you're gonna go out,
go out.
If you're gonna go out and chill, what's the party kit if you know you're gonna be chilling for a night? If you're gonna go out and chill with your girl, what's the party kit?
So
there's varieties of this. You know, we're not gonna go. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? If you're gonna go out and kick it at a party, usually what's the to-go kit?
For me now,
if I'm
going,
and you're DJing too. Put it this way,
I need a 7.
Okay.
I need a 7 because that's going to easily be 3 woods.
Okay. Big backlist.
No, not even big. I just look.
You're right. 7 is fine.
You feel me?
Like, that's probably like 3 backlist.
That's 3 backwoods. Yeah. You feel me?
I'm willing to be just fat though.
Personally, I could. If you
want
to put a whole 5 in a wood, you might.
No. 5 is crazy.
5 is crazy.
You can put a 4 in there.
Hey, what Snoop Dogg? He keeps saying. He said, how much weed you smoke? He's like, well, I smoke ounces. He's like, damn, for real. He's like, well, that's 2 pack of woods.
Yeah, for real. I am a big flower smoker. That's what I'm saying.
But like I said, so what you're talking about. So if I was being booked for a performance or something like that, you get EPK, which is not EPK. I'm sorry, it'd be a rider. They call it a rider in the contract, which is basically you have the main promoter or the main person booking said person has to accommodate said needs.
Oh, I need one of them. We need one of them for sure.
Nice. So it's no bullshit. If you do that actually helps more. Like this nigga actually asked me what I wanted, had it there, and I was comfortable. So look, for instance, I can't say 7 names for the contract, but one writer I had to do. This man wanted a boar's head sandwich. If you don't know what a boar's head sandwich is,
nice.
It's basically just cold cuts on meat, lunch meat, shit like that.
Cheese, mayonnaise, a whole spread, tomatoes.
Sounds yummy.
You want a sandwich?
Yeah.
You want a whole sandwich?
You wanted a whole. You did
before the show. Okay.
He wanted a gallon of Tito's. Gallon of Tito's. What's it called? A 30 rack. A 7. What else? Did
Are you racking what?
Any beer.
Yeah, okay. Anything they have. He said grab whatever they got
Yep.
in the 30 though.
Oh! He wanted fucking chili cheese Fritos and the dynamite Doritos.
Cheese
Oh,
Fritos.
this was on his
My
list.
baby, yes.
That boy watched Friday and said chili cheese Fritos.
Yeah,
Honestly, did they accommodate that?
bro. Yes, I had to accommodate that. Yes.
Wow.
It was fun.
I could
It
do
was
that.
fun.
But that's
And then on top of it, like, dude's been here so many fucking times that everybody fucks with him. So, like, you feel me?
Yeah.
So, but my rider, honestly, bro, if I was getting booked, for instance, if we're gonna go to a scenario where we're going to one of the rooftop parties, obviously this is dressed and impressed, but not for real. Me, I'm a show wearing fucking what I always wear, which is black jeans, black shirt, and some white ones. With my hair twisted up. Stop. I just like it.
But hey, you're DJing though, so they can't. Yeah, but they can't.
Oh yeah, and a book bag. Shout out
Mhm,
to the book bag.
Uh-huh. I was gonna read a book.
But my rider would consist of a bottle of Casamigos.
You for real?
I love Migos, bro.
Mhm.
I definitely need a bag of Doritos. I need a bag of Doritos.
Ranch, nacho.
Nah, just regular nacho Doritos. I like that. Simple.
He likes it.
Simple. I need a pack, not one. I need a pack of
hydration, which is water.
Core. Oh,
I
core water.
like
Yeah.
water, bro.
Okay. Gotta stay hydrated.
Oh
H2O.
yeah, dude. Hey,
Fucking
hey,
Megan,
shout out to
man.
hey,
Shout out to the
shout out-
H2O gang. Shout out to the H2O gang.
Hey, look, my one homie. Hey, look, we had just had this conversation. I used to drink her whole water bottle and read it to her, and she'd be so mad because she had one of them big Mama Jim fucking water bottles.
Dude,
and
I drink so much water. It's not even. I
It's
could kill a
good
case.
for you, bro.
I can kill a case like I can kill a case of beer. I can kill a case of water, bro. Like
It's facts.
I straight run
It's
through that bitch.
But definitely, I need a pack of core hydration,
Mhm.
and I need a pack of sour gummy worms.
Sour gummy worms.
Facts,
Okay.
because when I'm hiding the beach, watering some gummy worms, you're in the fucking mode, gang.
Sounds like a vibe. Sounds
and
like a
then-
vibe.
So look, so then you have your equipment rider, which is basically all the equipment that you need. So I would request club standard CDJs anywhere from 2000s to 3000s,
Mhm.
DJM, which is your mixer, Nexus either 900 or 850, one of the two. Sound booth. So basically, my booth monitors is what I hear is also what you hear, but it is so I can get a read of what you're hearing without actually playing out.
Okay.
Microphone, but I'm too stage fright to do that.
You don't have the mic there?
I normally I would, but I won't say shit. Hey, fuck Trump.
Fuck Trump.
Hey, leave it at that.
You gotta hit him with that. Hey, nah, I've got that bitch, boy.
I definitely let like you or Leon, because I know you
Hype
like
man the fuck out of that shit, boy. What you mean?
First.
I be let's go, boy. Hey. And then I'll let the beat drop. I'm stupid, boy. Let's, bro. Let me know.
But
Okay,
so definitely
that's the little kid if you're performing
facts,
for
facts.
sure.
I definitely need a 7 though. 7 wide helps me slow down.
Nice, okay.
Puts me in my zone for DJing.
You get to
Facts.
smoke while you DJ sometimes.
Depending on the venue. You can
Nice.
smoke in the green room. Oh, the green room's lit. You see some dumb shit.
Yeah.
But you green room, or they'll let you outside. Or
Okay.
if some clubs like the Mid, I performed at. I saw Jaws there. Actually, Jaws smokes cigarettes, but he also smokes weed.
Okay.
At the time, I seen him hit a joint and shit like that.
I mean, some people in double dabble,
Yeah.
which is fine. I love getting high with.
It's cool. Me personally, if I'm smoking while I perform, coochie.
Yeah, I love getting high with people that are cool with it, and like I love getting like random people that like also love weed.
Yeah.
It's just always the best experience. People like, oh, you smoke? You smell like weed? I was like, yeah. You trying to, and they're always trying to match on some shit. That's always great.
9 times out of 10, it's not a single match.
Definitely.
But if that's what I would do if I'm going out to perform or I'm going with my lady. If I'm going with my lady, I definitely still need a 7. I need a 7 and
Oh, yeah,
some
for sure.
words. We're finna go smoke. We're finna go eat. then go do my thing with you.
Yeah.
But if I'm going out to go party, like if it's one of them days where like if I'm going to a festival game,
Well, that's a whole different.
I'm still bringing. I need a pound. I need a pound.
Okay.
Why? A smoking game.
I never snuck in like that much weed. Like I only was able to sneak
Hey,
in like a
look.
half.
We not
I found other drugs there.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Everything else
We're not
was
going
there.
to talk about how to
Right.
get it in, but once you get it in, just know it's it's lovely. But no, man, I'm a very big weed connoisseur. Like I said, it helps. But
Anything,
back in the day, definitely I need a little bit of rolls. I need a little bit of coke.
Anything that you want to try so far that we haven't tried? If you're comfortable with it.
Hey G, look, to be honest, I've tried everything under the sun that I've wanted to try except for dog food, Tina, and hard.
Okay. Good.
So you feel
That's
me?
it's a pretty good list to not try. Yeah.
And Fetty Wap.
Okay, good.
So those are the four main. So I haven't touched those. I know what it does.
But you don't. Yeah.
I've had friends pass away from that shit.
Right.
Like I've seen it turn someone very pretty, very ugly, very fast.
Okay.
So definitely. I think the only thing I really do miss is like
Oh, yeah, okay.
fucking probably taking shrooms with Molly or shrooms with fucking ecstasy. That shit was fun. You see some shit.
Mm-hmm.
It's called
Jedi.
No. It's called hippie flipping.
That is called.
And because
There's some shit.
look, hippie
Yeah.
flipping is shrooms and MDMA.
No, I've never done that though.
And then
Not together. I've done them separately.
candy flipping is LSD and MDMA or Molly. And then if you're
Jedi.
ballsy enough, which I've tried this is
Yeah.
fun. You take an eighth of shrooms, you take
No.
a tab of acid,
No.
and you eat 2 caps of Molly.
No,
That's
fuck
called
no.
Jedi flipping.
I'm good.
You feel
Take my ass home.
Hey, look, you feel some shit, you see some shit, you hear some shit, you have
You
fun.
did this. Nice.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you.
Hey, me and my baby mama experiment.
This is the thing too. The only thing. This is the thing I would try. DMT. That's something I haven't done. I would try.
Really?
Yeah. I would
Oh,
try.
dude, look, it's just like taking. It's not look, and I'm not saying I'm comparing the highs, but it's like taking acid for your first time and opening up your mind.
That's what I'm saying.
Spiritually,
But I
bro,
know
it's fucking
DMT is a
amazing.
lot deeper though. I know it is. Don't
It-
tell me it's not. I know
It can. It can. You don't get me wrong. Definitely, it's very spiritual and very like you gotta be in the right mindset to do that shit. Does.
Yeah.
But
Something I would try though.
it definitely
Yeah.
blasting off is fucking great.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
needed maybe once or twice a year.
I'm willing. That's other than that. I think that's the line I draw because I've done pretty much a good amount. So
What's okay? We talked about your favorite. We talked about shit we've done. Fucking, what's the least drug you hate
hate.
taking or doing or indulge, like more or less indulging to deal with?
Xanax.
The Xanax. Why is that every?
I don't hate it. But I just rather not. I hate feeling so drowsy sometimes. You take a lot of Xanax. I hate just like because Xanax is like chill, like a half is I don't know. But that shit is like not. I've had bad experiences on it too. I've had good experiences, but I've taken Oxy. I'd rather take an Oxy than a Xan. Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah,
Perkies in a Xan.
you know what I'm saying. A Perky is another. You know, I'd rather do one like that. But Xanax is just. I don't like pills in general. Yeah, I don't really like pills in general.
Ain't no real perk 30s anywhere. Ain't no
Type
real-
shit.
So
And that's
I'm
why
never eating-
pills kind of scare me. So
Yeah.
that's why it's more of a hate and like I don't really trust
Mhm.
because like I'm like I'd rather not
bro.
because they could just be like yeah try this and I'm like nah you try it.
I'm
I'm gonna smoke this weed
Well, I'll see you in
and
10 minutes.
right exactly. We'll
Let's
see how you're acting later and I'll be smoking weed. So you know what I'm saying.
I think mine would also be Xanax too.
You know what I'm saying, bro? It's
Nah, because look, you know how people say they do dumb shit on Xanax? I was one of those people who did dumb shit.
a blackout is for real.
Yeah,
The
bro.
Xanax, if you take a lot, that shit is
Bro, at one point,
yeah.
bro.
That's worse than the alcohol blackout. I feel like
Bro.
because like I woken up like.
Yeah.
The fuck did I just do? Like what?
I wake
Like,
up, I'm in pain.
What
half
day is
naked,
it?
half
Nigga.
naked, you don't, exactly. You don't know
What day is it?
And you're just like, what the fuck did I do?
Nigga, who are you?
I'm
Like,
hungrier than a bitch. right now.
type
Like,
shit, man. Like,
Xanax
nigga.
munchies.
And then like I thought about like I'm mad because I don't know what the fuck happened. And then like people are
You're trying
telling
to
you,
piece together, and,
And then
you just
they're
see
like-
you're a dick. You did
Yeah.
this. Oh,
I'm
fuck.
like, nah, you lying. And they're like,
Oh,
and then they
you're
look
straight
at you
bugging.
like, nah, but you was tripping. And I'm like, I might have been tripping. I don't know.
Tweeting
Yeah,
out the
like,
mids.
yeah,
Tweeting
like
out the
I
mids.
might have been, but fuck you, like. right, type shit. Nah,
That sound like something
nah.
I do.
I might have said that, but I ain't say it for real.
I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I swear to God.
Right, like. So with that
I
being
think I
said,
said it because I said it.
yeah, that
It sounded right at the time.
yeah, you know what I'm saying. But I think it's overall rap for it because drugs are gotta be careful with them drugs.
Drugs bad. Okay.
Drugs bad. Okay, you know what I'm saying. Shout out South Park. We love it.
Nice.
Right.
But
But here, roll it up though. We definitely smoke. We definitely roll that THC.
Nice.
Yo, Alex, we love having you as a guest, bro.
Bro, I
If
appreciate
you have
it.
anything else that you want to let the people know where to find you at, where to link you up, links you got, you know what I'm saying? Let
Hey,
the people know
look, if you really want to get on the music side, bro, my DMs are always open. Either on Facebook or Instagram. My Facebook is Post Rivera. My Instagram is Sipping Sideways.
Nice.
I'll send
It's
him
in
the
the
links.
days. Send me a link. So yes, definitely.
Hey, look, before we end this podcast, free Snoopy to the day I die.
Facts. Yes, facts. We Snoop over here. You know what I'm saying? That's how we vibe over here. Thank y'all for watching Roll It Up. You know how we do. Big bag, no bag. You know what I'm saying? We still gonna smoke that bitch. Hey, yes, we love y'all.
Reggie
Shout out.
Bag.
That Reggie, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Facts.